nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, the World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the New York Yankees. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
And Boog, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first 2 games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, it'll be Marcus Stroman.
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
All right, ready to go here. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
The designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Here's Mookie to hit. And a foul ball. On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And that's in for a strike.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
2 outs. And that's a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Teoscar Hernandez stands in now and watches strike 1. Stroman, 32 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter.
Max Muncy in the box now. No balls and a strike. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A gigantic blast. His second homer of this series, and they jump out front. It's 3-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Right through there for a strike. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 3. And a base hit into right.
Four hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Gavin Lux. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. Up the middle, Volpe. They take the force out, and the inning is over. Big 3-run shot for the Dodgers. It's now 3-0. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back for more from the Bronx. Getting the nod in this one, it's Walker Buehler.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult for his opponents.
Bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that one fouled off.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And here it comes. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
0-1. That one fouled off. Righty to the plate. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Hernandez snags it for the second out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push runs across as often as possible.
The Yankees trailing by 3 here in game 3 of the World Series. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, here's Kike Hernandez.
Kike Hernandez.
Stroman back to work. Swing and a ball hammered left field. In one, hops off the wall, should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second, and he's there with a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
So a man aboard, and next for LA, Tommy Edman. Out there to center, Judge is under it. He's there, he's got it, and there's one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
So the lineup flips over. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Shohei Ohtani. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And he pumps it a strike.
Who doesn't love to watch Shohei play baseball? I mean, voters certainly did when they made him the unanimous choice for MVP in the American League in 2023. It was an easy choice. He had that award wrapped up by August.
And they get Ohtani for the out. Runner tags at second, cut off, throw to third. In there safely. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 so far.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And gone. A monster shot to right. That's his 4th home run of the series. And they add to the lead. It's 5-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. There was a sinker up in the zone. It looked like it came out of the pitcher's hand a little bit too early. Doesn't have the velocity that good four-seam fastball does. And at the plate, he didn't miss it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double. And his 2nd hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Marcus Stroman, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher for the Yankees, number 98.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Singled and scored his first time. That's in there. That's strike 1. Man at second. Hard ground ball, base knock. Around third. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Here's Muncy to hit. That clips the zone. Strike 1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. See you later. A massive home run. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 8-0.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
The batter now will be Will Smith. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Runner at first with 2 away. Gavin Lux steps to the liner, and that should be extra bases. Smith rounds second on his way to third. And that's a 2-out double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Kike Hernandez. And there's the strike. Offense exploding for 5 so far in the inning here at the top of the second. Bounced up the middle. Volpe. That'll end the inning after a long score. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now an 8-0 game. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom of the second. And here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
The catcher.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a big swing and a miss. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. And a foul ball.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
Stays alive. The pitch. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Giancarlo Stanton, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Mike Fillmore, our plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog. And I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way. So people around the league really appreciate his consistency. Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and the Yanks go quietly. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played 2 full. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Yankees nothing. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, all set for the start of the inning. At the plate, Tommy Edman. The pitch. And a ground ball to first. He handles it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Back to the top of the lineup. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. 1 for 2. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Mookie now. He's already homered in this game. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
The first base is number 5. Freddie.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Base knock right field. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's it.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And gone. Grand slam. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 12-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. A great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple, so stay focused on that.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Clayton Beeter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Max Muncy at the dish. Hard hit, knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. 2 outs, base is empty. And now Will Smith. Hit hard on the ground is short. Volpe throws to first in time, and they get the out on Smith. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame.
Then the word's out. Your time is up, this your third out. Plus we got hitters on deck, bet you word now. We gon' pull up, hood up, what now? Jump out.
Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. The wind of the pitch. Fastball for a strike. All right, so Monument Park out there in center field at Yankee Stadium. Have you gotten a chance to check that out?
Boog, I have seen it more after my playing career than I did as a player. But as a broadcaster, many times entering and exiting through the center field fence, particularly in the playoffs, get a chance to take a glimpse over. And I got to say, you do get some goosebumps. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Man at first, Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals. Foul ball there. The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. And that just misses.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Fights it off. You'll see another. Righty delivers. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Yeah, that's a stolen base, not even close.
You don't usually see teams trying to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. Which kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Volpe leads off second with one gone in the inning. Just missed.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 outs, and one in scoring position. In there at the knees, and it's 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. The Yanks lead 1. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. World Series Game 3. Now it's going to be Gavin Lux. Beater measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a set. That one ripped right center field. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So a man aboard, and up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. That one blasted deep to right. That's down. One hops off the wall. The throw into second, and he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Comes through with the RBI. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
And here comes Tommy Edman. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow and I'll give you a free suit."
Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2 when I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me and said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run scores from third. It's 14-0. So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
here's Mookie now. He's already homered here in this one. On a line, base hit. Around third. He'll score easily. 15-0.
Now back, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And that clips the inside corner.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was, oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And gone. He made him pay for that one. It's 17-0. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for this team, clearly it's the long ball. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Angel De Los Santos will take over here. He's into the game with the bases empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. On the ground to Jazz. Whips it to first. And Hernandez is out.
The third baseman, number 13, Max.
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swung on, belted. Judge going back and caught on the warning track.
Oh, man, amazing catch to end the inning. As a former outfielder, I'm feeling proud right now. Saw the wall, didn't get afraid, held on to the ball.
Back here in New York, here's Juan Soto.
The right field. Go.
And he deals. Line drive. Hernandez makes the catch. 1 away.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, in terms of hitting rocket home runs, Judge is near the top of that list. Only Giancarlo Stanton has hit more with greater exit velocity than Judge. Look out, though. Shohei is quickly climbing those charts.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. 1, 2, 3 go the Yankees. They're in a wee bit of a hole, down 17-0. Back in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 5th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. De Los Santos back to work. There's a strike.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
Ripped on a line to center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One out, runner at second. And next for L.A., Enrique Hernandez.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
In the air, right side, and it stays fair. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. A run comes in the play. One down. Tommy Edman getting ready to hit. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That's out number 2.
Now back. Designated hitter.
Next is the Dodger DH, Shohei Ohtani. Right side, hard hit. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Dodgers lead it 18-0. Back at Yankee Stadium, John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Giancarlo Stanton. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Yankees just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. No swing. Kicks and fires. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Chisholm stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
So digging in, Anthony Volpe. mark there. And it's 1-0.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, right side of the infield. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they've been held scoreless through 5. Dodgers lead this one 18-0. Back now in the Bronx. And the batter now, Mookie Betts. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing. Placing contact to deliver power. And the pitch. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
The batter, the first baseman, Freddie.
Now at the plate, Freddie Freeman.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Flips the corner, strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty. Line drive, base hit.
Another hit. I mean, these types of performances at the plate don't come around too often. This is pretty special. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in. That's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with 1 gone.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those two he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Fastball for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to finish off this hitter.
The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That one ripped. Get out of town. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 21-0. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
It wasn't in the air for very long, so let's get a better view of it with StatCast, Singy.
Well, it can't stay in the air for long when it's going 117 miles per hour. It's got to get to its destination. And that was a no-doubter to everyone in the ballpark. Watching it sail out of here was just out.
New pitcher on now, Ron Marinaccio. Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. On the ground, Volpe. Whips it across, and they get the out on Smith.
Up next is the second baseman, Gavin.
2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in is the speedy Gavin Lux. Up the middle, base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And up next for Los Angeles, Kike Hernandez. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge sizes this one up, makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Out towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
And next for New York, Alex Verdugo. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-1.
Oh, 1 down. Popped up first base side. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Here comes Gleyber Torres, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Way high. And down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Juan Soto now. Hard hit left side. Slings it across. They get the out on Soto. That ends the frame. Top of inning number 7. Now here is Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And a pitch. Bounce to the right side. Torres on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Up next is Dodgers. The designated hitter, Shohei.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute.
Back in New York, and now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Joe Kelly on the pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And here it comes. And Judge spoils that one. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. Just a good day.
Bottom of the 9. New pitcher for the Dodgers, Evan Phillips.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Muncy settles underneath it, makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The center fielder, number 99, Aaron.
He's 2 outs away. Aaron Judge at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
Deal 2. Hits and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And that one hammered. Hernandez going back. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers slug their way to a win in this one.
All this team needs is one more win, but when you're playing in the postseason, it's not just a win of a game, it's a win of an inning. It's a win of an at-bat, it's a win of a pitch count, and that's what they're going to need to do in the next game to take the series.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Well, this one ends in a blowout. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.